Hello, welcome to the fourth dimension. Maria here. Appreciate you joining me today. I am reading for the sign of Capricorn. I'm here in Denver, Colorado. It is gorgeous, kind of beautiful outside, sunny, but I think it's like 40, maybe 40 degrees. What's going on in the world of Capricorn? What's happening in the world of Capricorn? I feel, before I pull a card, I always do prayer over the cards. I do some sage. I do a quick intuition check with all my Cap friends that I know that are Caps, and I kind of feel like, what are they going through? What's happening? If I had to summarize it, I would say leveling up, finding out what they're made of. I think my Cap friends have literally, 2024 has been challenging for them to know what they're worth, what they will tolerate, what they won't, what they want, boundaries, clarification of boundaries over and over and over and over, being tested. And I feel like they're at the end of this testing point. So anytime I'm trying to shove these cards together, it's like Spirit saying, enough with the shuffling. Okay. So I feel like Cap, if you're a Cap, welcome to a Wheel of Fortune. Welcome to Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you might be getting a new job, opportunities, boundaries, new levels. And my intuition's like on fire right now. So like, tell me about what's going on in the world of Cap. Spirit, help guide this reading. Give the Caps what they need to hear. Three of Pentacles. Okay, we should just stop right now. So it's brand new opportunity. New jobs, new levels, new devils. This is you standing your ground in the past has given way to you moving into the energy that you deserve, right? You have warranted, manifested, and brought in this new opportunity, relationship, partnership, endeavor. Tell me about Cap. You've been manifesting independence in your own skin, but it's also a higher level of relationships, trust, relationships. Yeah. Oh, good Lord. Okay. So Cap, you're not really missing the past. It's the Six of Swords in the reverse. You've been stuck in the past. You might be coming out of that energy. Nostalgia for a certain person, but it also means healing from that, right? So the Six of Swords in the reverse with the Six Cups in the upright is you're healing from relationships that didn't come to fruition in the manner you expected. It's lost expectations that you're healing over. It's like unexpected outcomes or the unexpected. That's not right. It's not correct. Your expectations weren't met and you're healing from that. You might be going through a meh. It's anytime I feel meh, it's like lack of empathy, and you're an empathetic creature. You breed and brood empathy. You just evolve empathy. You are a charismatic family card. You have deep roots. So you're kind of lacking empathy, or maybe just kind of numb, I think, right now, going through it. But you're healing. That's what you should be doing. I feel like you're just carrying your own luggage. You're keeping your eye on the prize. The Page of Wands is, wanting and trying to bring in and conversating about new passions, new beginnings, new exciting things. That's what the Page of Wands is. And it's finding a new passion, new love of life, new. And the Five of Wands is fighting with yourself. I think it's to stay where you're at in this energy, fighting with yourself to hold on to that unexpected. I keep saying unexpected, but it was unrequited. So this this thing you're walking away from, let's say it's a relationship, you're releasing it because the person, or this person, I'm just going to say person, didn't meet your needs, or they don't anymore, or they weren't matching your energy. I'm reading for a whole bunch of you, but the thing that you're releasing is because you're in pursuit of something that will match you. You're either having arguments with the person, but they're strategic. So I feel like you're holding back. Yeah, you're holding back from creating an argument. You don't want to argue. You're like grieving this in the middle of leaving. If you're single, you're grieving the person. I feel your twin. You're grieving your person, your twin flame, your soulmate. You're going through a loss. You're just letting go of people that hurt you, used you, abused you, lied to you. You're releasing this. And it's the pain, it's the grief, it's the loss, it's the unmet expectations. It's the unmet expectations. Capricorn, it's a good thing. I feel like you're looking for that 3 of Pentacles. It's your energy for your overall spread. The 5 of Swords. I feel like you're defending yourself against people that may come back with inappropriate or self-centered motives, selfish, self-centered motives. You're defending yourself against people that want to hold on to you for the wrong reasons. And it's also fear of failure. So if you're going through a breakup or a divorce and you're pulling your energy back and your swords are coming out, because I feel like you want to move forward, you're making that attempt to press forward, and you're still physically in the house, or physically in this space, physically communicating with this person, but you're trying to get out of this. Or if you're single, you're energetically trying to release the thought of, like, this is somebody you think of often, and you it's kind of like manifestation, but every time you think of this person, I feel like you want to remind yourself that this person isn't your best and highest good, and you remember the pain that they caused you. Reading for a lot of caps. Caps, this is like the scab, you know. If you're a nurse, I hear early epithelialize. You know, so it's the skin creating skin. Oh, that's no hidden energy. It's a skin, it's the baby skin that's coming over the long-standing open wound is finally healing. Meta honey, you know. I hear many honey. There we go. Justice and the Knight of Cups. The second you release this energy, good things start to come in. I don't believe it's a human. It could be for a handful of you. You get this. You might get this partner to turn the corner. Yay. I think this is the energy that you're waiting on. For a lot, the majority of you, it's not this person. The Knight of Cups is new love, new endeavors, new beginnings. It's you loving you. The Knight of Cups is finding that love, that passion, that thing you've been chasing, that new position, that new job, that, you know, it's like you loving you loving your life. You getting back on the horse, you finding the you know, the sexy in you. I don't know. I got sexy bad. Yeah. The motherfucker. You know, don't know how to act. Yeah, I hear my boy JT. And I love this. He don't know he's my boy. I'm sorry, JT. I had a little crush on you for like 20 years, but we'll move on from that. So like, that's the vibe I get, is this is you, Cap, moving into a space of self-love. For the majority of you, a handful of you are manifesting this person back in the right frame, and it's actually happening. Congratulations. Several of those folks, it's a long-term commitment, spouse, etc., and they're coming bridge to shore. They're making it right. I kind of feel like it's a small win. The 6 of Wands, yay, you know, like it's a victory, but it's a small win because there's a lot more battles for you to fight to cross that bridge. The rest of you are releasing this energy of fighting and acceptance and moving forward, and now self-love. It's beautiful. The Page of Swords is understanding new truths. You have this restless energy. I think you're kind of coming to a spirit of you know, I got to get back to the gym. I'm going to go. It's like if you haven't applied for a job, or if you did and you got it, you're all in. It's like new levels, new devils. And kind of the vibe I got prior to even pulling the first card is letting go of the things that the anchors that were holding you down, and just elevating, catapulting into different levels. If you haven't felt it, I feel like you are. If you've been in a hermit mode, I feel like you're going to be more talkative. I feel like you're going through a space of refocus. So this hermit mode, or thinking, or quietness, or whatever this was, the self preservation, I want to say, or protective energy that you were in, the page is turning and you're finding, I feel like you're finding your feet, and that you're stepping into the light for once in a long time, and you love the feeling of the sun. You love the feeling of the warmth. This could be friends. This could be family. You're finding, maybe people are complimenting you and you've never heard this before. It's like they're complimenting you on a gift or skill or talent or beauty that you just needed to hear. It was the right time you heard it. And I feel like it makes you feel like you've already known these things, but it hit at the right time. Justice is not like justice. It's more like the redistributing of energies in the universe. And I just want to say that's kind of what it looks like. It's the scales are coming back into balance, and that's where you center again. So the universe is like, with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Swords, is learning truths about yourself, information coming in, downloads, you know, receiving information. So like, let's just hypothetically say, because this is the feeling I have, a handful of you got done dirty by a player. Just going to say it. This person intentionally went out to seek self-centered actions and lied, manipulated, cheated a massive amount of folks to get their way over a period of time. Well, guess what? This is publicly now being recognized by the mass. And in one situation, I know very clearly it is in the real 3D, it's happening for a Capricorn. And it is justice. It's not that she is pursuing justice. It's just that it's unfolding. And she actually called out to the universe saying, I can't believe there isn't justice in the situation, when she found out that this was a third party, and that this person was insincere, and that there was some effery happening. And the long story of it was, she released this person and the expectation of anything happening. And all of a sudden, like literally hundreds of folks started showing up on Instagram and this other page, and started sharing their experiences. There's karma immediately. I mean, immediately. And I was just like, whoa, that is crazy how this release occurred. So what occurs naturally and organically from a situation like that, if you can relate to that, especially in retrograde, that we're smack in the middle of. The one thing I want to say is, I can see from a third party watching the situation, a third eye sitting here from the outside looking into this situation, the healing that came from this situation, from other people reaching out to her and sharing their experience, and she got to share her experience, was, you couldn't put a price tag on it, on that healing. You couldn't, because I got to witness this person who probably felt a little lack and insecure, and what was wrong with me? Why couldn't this person commit to me? And all of a sudden, a lot more people came forward feeling the same way. It was like a 12-step group. It was amazing to watch this play out. That's the energy. And the crazy thing is, it must be happening universally with a whole bunch of folks for this to come out. And it could be at work, because that Three of Pentacles also represents work-life balance, or a situation at work where the truth comes out with the Page of Swords, which means communication, a truthful situation. I have the Emperor in the reverse. It could be a boss that's had failure to lead. It also could be a person, right? Could be a player. Dun, dun, dun. And what did I say? Ten of Swords, right? With the Ace of truth. I can't make this up, you all. That was the energy that I felt. It must be happening in the world of Capricorn. And the healing card with the wish fulfillment. And this is a whole lot of energy with the lovers and the page of pentacles with the 9 of wands, with the 5 of cups, with the 3 of swords, with the 7 of pentacles and judgment in the world, and the devil and the page of pentacles, or excuse me, the queen of pentacles and the empress with the chariot and the hierophant and the high priestess with the 4 cups. Okay, so this is pretty easy. Sorry. This is a whole bunch of folks. Wish fulfillment all over the place. So the devil can be a lot of things in this way. In this instance, I feel it's lack, insecurity, sex, insecurity, codependency, insecurity. I'm going to keep going back to that insecurity because there's a lot of fear tied to enough. Am I enough? Am I lack? Am I more? Why can't I be more? Why? It's the pick me card. It's also it's almost like it's a seductive lust card, right? And the seductive lust is tied to self-esteem. So if you don't choose me, therefore, i.e., I am not enough for you. Versus I am enough, but the person doesn't want to commit to anything because that would keep them limited. Right? So that's the feeling. So the world card is an ending to everything. All of that. And it's the cycle has been closed. Judgment has occurred. You know, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold on, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11 major arcanas in this spread. There is a lot of balance that had to occur in this energy because it was enough. The universe said we're getting close to that retrograde. Full moon's happening in a couple of days. New moon, full moon. And we are closing the cycle down, shutting it down. And all the things that were done in the dark are now coming to light. As above, so below, right? And so here we are. And so Cap, I feel like whatever had occurred to you, regardless if you knew about this, all the things and the stuff, and now it's coming to light that all the things you didn't know. I just kind of get the sense that regardless if you need to know or not, justice is happening and the balance is occurring and karma has taken place. I don't feel like you need to know all the details. I feel like you can just trust with the high priestess and the chariot with the queen of pentacles is that these things are occurring and you're getting an elevation because of it. And the balance is you have been staying strong. You know, you have been protected this whole time. You are intelligent, you're kind, you're truthful, you're practical, of course, charming, generous, giving, loving, and your intent has never been to hurt anybody. It's just to pursue your own wants, loves, desires. And unfortunately, the high priestess is very similar to a tower, right? It's change, and it's using your intuition, and it's the divine intervening, I suppose, in the situation. But it's using your sound judgment, and that I feel like you did. You stood your ground during the situation. You had to defend yourself at the beginning. As a result, this person or these people, it could be people with the work situation, you defended yourself, stood your ground. And the irony is, as you look back with the 7 of Pentacles and you look at your actions, you see, even with the 3 of Swords, the deception, the hurt, the betrayal, and the pain that this situation created, you turned it over with judgment. And as a result, you ended up coming out ahead and blessed and healed. And you got to help others. Isn't that the craziest thing? Your pain morphed into the ability to help others heal, which is justice, I suppose. It is. It's kind of why I'm in this chair, right? It's very similar. So the 4 of Cups is this person sitting in the 4 of Swords. This situation, ironically, is also helping the individual that intentionally went out to hurt others also find balance and temperance. And temperance is the balancing of it's Michael the Archangel balancing the cups, because somebody had a very high level of ego based on a low self-esteem, as well as high level of self-centered, so I want what I want, and that's usually quantity over quality, right? And this is going to put this person into, contemplation over right versus wrong. Who did I hurt? And it's not bad. It's also, it's necessary. I have a Page of Cups. There might be an apology coming in for you, Cap, with the Seven of Wands. That's you defending yourself, standing your ground in what you want. This person may come back and actually apologize to you, not realizing. I think that also, I don't see a hangman here, which is the crazy thing, because I think the hangman is seeing your side of the perspective. So if I don't see a hangman, it was possibly intentional, because they didn't need to see a different perspective because they knew what they were doing the whole time. That's kind of the vibe I get. But at the very minimum, I think they're going to make an announcement or some kind of apology. Like I said, if this is a work-related situation, somebody might have stolen work or claimed your work as theirs. That's a vibe I get. Or made a lie about you. That's something I feel, Cap, that was something that was, if it's a work-related situation, that came out. I also get the sense with the Empress is that you stood in your element and you said you were honest, you were truthful, and you were patient. I have the Fool, brand new beginning, and it's coming in quick with the King of Cups. You might be meeting somebody new. It might be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I also believe, I also feel, I shouldn't say believe, that this King of Cups that you're going to be meeting is super balanced and generous. I feel like it's this person. I always think that this person is more of a gift giver than a touchy-feely, let's talk about our emotions all afternoon. This is not somebody who wants to, they do have a lot of love for you, but this is justice as well, because I think all you've ever wanted is a give and take relationship that matches your energy. And that's what I felt like when I started this reading, is that you were walking into a new chapter, that you weren't tolerating anything that was just physical on their terms. Fair enough. I feel like you want somebody for the long run, and you are patient. You will wait. You will wait. Well, this is what's going on for Cap. Anything else you want to give Capricorn? Okay, I'm being told to use this deck. Okay. Anything else you want me to say for Capricorn? Spirit, any words of advice for Capricorn regarding this spread? Those that are watching. Yeah. Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, 10 of Cups, Queen of Cups, or 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Temperance, 10 of Wands, and the Strength with the 6 of Wands, with the 8 of Cups, with the 10 of Swords and the Queen of Wands, and the overall energy is the 9 of Wands. Okay, so lots of Wands and lots of Cups. So a couple things I feel about this is your person may be motivated to come to you because they're going through karma. That's the vibe. As I didn't feel with the lack of the Hangman being present, I don't feel like there was a new perspective needed because they knew what they were doing. I feel like they also know if they do approach the 3, 4, 5 people that actually have the chutzpah, it's another word for, cojones, come out of the cave they're sitting in out of fear, anger, embarrassment, ego, bruised ego, that they approach you. It's out of pain. This is out of sheer ego, death of ego. That they might sit in that for a hot minute, maybe 3-4 weeks, and then they're going to approach probably the several folks that they feel pot stirred and approach them. Now, that being said, it's due to the loss. It's due to the loss of ego in public embarrassment, possibly firing, whatever it is. They have public, whatever it is, flogging. I kind of feel flogging. I have the Death card with the 4 of Pentacles. That they're still conservative. It's not a full, they haven't done a lot of work. I have the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. They are dropping the burdens. They do want to offer like the peace pipe or the white feather, whatever you want to call it, their uncle, the white flag. But I don't feel their heart's genuinely turned yet. And there is balance in this situation, and you're going to have to find strength I do feel like this gives you, like I said, a small victory, but you're sitting in your Queen of Wands energy, and that's what I'm feeling Spirit is saying, is be your passionate, victorious self and be independent, and think long and hard, but stand on your ground. Stand your ground. Be honest. You know your sense of worth. And I feel like this is the wounded warrior. So also be aware that this person took a lot for them to come to you, but they're maybe guarded, I guess. They may be guarded and still have a little ego in them. They're not quite super humble, but they're a little guarded, right? Bitter. That's a good word, bitter. It's vinegar on the tongue kind of vibe. And this is, yeah, you look what you get. Look what you get, boo-boo. Look at you. Look at you. Love it. You're going into your best chapter ever. I feel like you're going to have a really good 2025. At least I can feel for the first, second, and third quarter, it's going to be pretty strong. I'm not going to do predictions for a minute. But this is kind of the vibe I get, is you've done 2024 was releasing. It was leveling up and understanding your value, your worth. You really did shed quite a bit this year. And now you're walking into the best chapter, I feel, for a long time. Well, probably the last 10 years. This is the best chapter you've had in the last 10, maybe 15 years. It's pretty exciting, Cap. This is your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. Two things. One, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. It helps my channel grow. Thank you for subscribing to School. If you like this vibe and you want free videos, I do them. I release content there that I don't release here. I also do free readings on Saturday for those that are subscribed over there. It's a live read. And then I also post stuff that isn't posted on YouTube. Consider being a subscriber over there. And then again, if this is something that is your reading and you do relate to, feel free to, and you want to unpack it together and get a little bit more personal details, because this isn't a personal read, that is more specific to you, click the link below and schedule some time with me and we'll unpack it together. And until next time, Capricorn, love and light. Thanks. Bye.